All right, hello, peace. Wherever you're at, I got a message for you. This is something that's current in my life, and I see a lot of other brothers out here facing the same thing. Some of the challenges that we see in divine union, right? Partnership. We have risen to be these kings, and these queens have risen to be these queens. Now we're coming together. And we're doing this together. However, this brings up more unresolved shit on the inside of each and every one of us. So this is about when us as men don't feel fully seen, appreciated, or even supported in all the weight that we carry for the family, right? Or just in the union. And I've been seeing this come up in my own life where I want to be loved a certain way, right? Something that is so small that makes me feel like my wife loves me, I start to attach to wanting that. I want her to show me love just in this small little way because that'll show that she cares about what's important to me. However, a lot of times these little things, they go unseen or overlooked. Now, there's also a lot of times, because this is not to cast shade on my wife or any of the other queens out here, I see her. She does a lot of things all the time that make me feel loved. And when there's these things that she misses, it hurts, right? Well, when I tend to bring them up and say, hey, could you do this? It would make me feel loved if you do that. And I do that too often, like all the time. It makes her feel like she just can't get it right and that she's trying. And that she also, just like me, is begging to be seen in her trying. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm holding all this together for us. I'm showing up. I'm sacrificing a lot. I'm taking pain every single day. I'm sacrificing things for the betterment of us, our family, our legacy, our mission, our purpose, all of this. And sometimes I feel unseen in that. However, she's also feeling unseen, that she's trying her best to love me the best way she knows how. So there we have it. We both are trying our best, right? Curious if this feels similar to you, whether you're a man watching this or you're a woman. This is a common thing in relationships. Something I am learning from this is that right now is not forever. Just because I'm not getting love the certain way I want it right now doesn't mean that's how it's always going to be. That's the story that plays in my head, is like, oh, well, if you have to sacrifice this right now, that means you're going to have to sacrifice this for the rest of your life. But what I was recently reminded of by a good brother is that everything is perfect in the moment and everything's okay. And if something doesn't happen the way I hope it's going to happen, it's still okay. And I can still choose bliss in that moment, to love myself, to love her, to love the children, to love our mission, to love life, because not being okay with the present moment is not being present. It's being stuck in the past, wishing things would be like they used to be, or being afraid that they're going to be different or be like they were in the past, something that we didn't like, or being stuck in the future like, I think this is going to happen again in the future. Either way, past or future, it doesn't matter. Like right here, there's no emotions even. There's just being, and that's okay. It's good enough for me. And that's really where the connection and the love take place. And I believe connection and love are the two things that we search for as humans. And it's always just right here. It's never gone. It just depends on, like, are we going to choose to see it, right? And so what I'm currently working on in my union with my wife is to not take it personal when she does something or doesn't do something that I hope she does, right? Like, if I'm hoping she's going to remember to love me in a certain little way, something that's special to me, and she just is completely oblivious to it, to not let that feed my childhood trauma story of, oh, that means she doesn't love me. That means I have to settle for this. That means the rest of my life is going to be being unloved. That means I'll never get love. Like, this story starts going. And so what I'm focusing on and allowing to be more integrated into my daily life is, okay, I see that I wished it was going to be different, but you know what? Right now is always perfect. What's perfect? Yeah, I'm breathing, we're happy, we're safe, we're good, we're provided for. And just to be okay with things. So that's what I'm working on. I'd love to hear in the comments of this video, what are you working on? Does this resonate with you? Is this something that you're facing in your partnership, your union, your marriage? And what are you doing to work through this? Because I posted a story on my Instagram about this earlier today, about how a lot of us men, we go unseen and unheard. We don't feel understood by our women. A lot of times the women don't know the weight that we carry. However, there's a flip side to this. Is that okay? And through a lot of deep reflection before I even shot this video, moving through this in my own marriage, I had to realize that right now is perfect. The present moment is always perfect. And that these emotions I feel of wanting to be seen or loved a certain way, they're outside of the moment. And I'll tell you why in just one second. But a good buddy told me, there is no emotions in the now, only in the past and the future. And I had to sit with that for a second. And I suggest you too. I'm not going to talk about that on this video, but what I realized is if I'm not in the present, I'm thinking about the past or the future. And in this current scenario, when I feel unappreciated, the story is, oh, you're going to always feel unappreciated. This is going to be your life. You're settling. You're never going to be loved. You're never going to be seen. And that's all stories being created in the future based off of experiences from the past. But right now, I'm good. Everything is good. I have no emotions right now. I just am. And that's how it always is. So my message is to myself, first and foremost, and to you other brothers out here, hold the line. Hold the weight. It's what we came here to do. And if we're seen, great. If we're not seen, well, get around some brothers, because brothers always want to see their fellow kings rise and to be seen and witnessed. And just to know that our queens are not being bad or unloving to us, even though they might not see the depth of what we carry. We're good. I don't need to be seen like this. I'm good right here just being, and I'm so grateful for my queen, for my wife that rides next to me. My heart is forever hers. I'm so grateful that we get to walk this life together. And I don't need all this bullshit that the mind says I need. I'm good right here, right now. So that's what's current for me and a lot of the men that I am friends with, the men's in my community, the men I'm working with. I'm going to make more videos on this stuff, because if you're a man watching this, you probably get it. If you're a woman watching this, you probably also get it because you see your man do this. But as men, we are in our heads a lot, right? The woman is the heart, the feminine. The masculine is the mind, the man. And we stay in our mind a lot. We overthink things. We strategize. We figure out if things are right or wrong. What's the end goal? And this is really good, guys. It's not bad to be in our head. But if it takes away from us and our loved ones living in our hearts, then that's the line that I don't want to cross. And so I'm going to make more content on that. If that is exciting for you, let me know in these comments. And if there's any other topics you want me to talk on, drop them down in there. And if I have experience on this, things I've lived through or are currently living through, I'd love to make more videos about this, because I'm really going to start doing a lot more long form content like this on YouTube, because I love to speak. I love to share what is coming through me, right? We are channels of divine light that wants to be expressed through human form. And that's what I came here on earth to do. So I'm going to do more of that. All right, brothers, stay strong out there. Big love. I'll talk to you soon.